As the film starts, a young Kar-El is shown growing up with his dog named Krypto. As their world, Krypton, starts to crumble, his parents place him in a pod, alone. However, his dog Krypto soon sneaks in to join him, and so the parents ask him to watch over their son as the pod jets off to Earth. A while later, in the present day, Krypto wakes up his best buddy Superman for a walk. They fly to Metropolis, where they team up to stop robberies, defeat attacking villains together while also finding time to play around at the park. Later, the two find news reporter Lois Lane at the park, and Superman throws a Batman toy for Krypto to fetch several times, and Krypto meets some other dogs. They tell Krypto that Superman is just trying to get rid of him, but he claims they're inseparable. As he sees Superman loving on Lois, he starts to imagine her as a replacement, and he feels left out. When Lois and Superman see his loneliness, they decide to get him a new friend. Meanwhile, in a pet store, a dog named Ace is attempting to break out of the cells. The other pet, PB, a Wonder Woman fan pig, a squirrel named Chip, and a turtle named Merton, who is their lookout, also join in. Their plan, however, fails when the store lady finds the cage open and closes it, so PB is left wondering if they would ever be adopted and have the warmth of a family. However, Ace still has hopes and promises the pets when they burst out, he will take them to the farm where animals run freely. Another small pet named Lulu also believes in freedom and destroying the enemies standing in its way, and she hopes that one day, when the stars align, she will use her device to gain ultimate power. However, the other pets mock her, and Ace calls the device garbage. Meanwhile, outside, Superman walks into the pet store to find a new pet for his buddy Krypto, who is tied outside. While Superman is picking a pet, Ace bursts out, but he is stopped by Krypto, and he tells Krypto that Superman is finding a new friend for him before he is taken back. Later, another kid comes in and chooses a small cat as her pet, leaving the other pets sighing in melancholy. Later that evening, Superman and Krypto spot their arch-enemy, Lex Luthor, drawing power from an orange kryptonite, which he claims gives off superpowers. The Supers go to stop his plans, and they are helped by the Justice League. They send the orange kryptonite to space, and Luthor grabs a small piece of it, but it fails to give him superpowers. Batman punches him and Krypto throws the piece off to space, but Lulu grabs it with her machine and draws it into the pet store. The orange kryptonite falls on the floor and unleashes an energy wave around the store. Lulu then explains how back at the lab, Luthor tested the various colors of kryptonite on her, and only the orange one could give powers. However, their plan was ruined when Superman and Krypto came in and freed the pets and took her to the pet store. During her stay there, she figured out that orange kryptonite doesn't work on humans, but only pets. Lulu then gains powers from the orange kryptonite, and she bursts out of the store and destroys the place, leaving the other pets puzzled. As PB struggles, she shrinks and gets out. The roof crumbles on Ace, but he survives, since he is now invulnerable. Merton is now super fast, while Chip emits electricity. The pets are to realize the orange kryptonite gave them superpowers, and they burst out of the store. Elsewhere, as Superman prepares to go on a date with Lois, leaving a disappointed Krypto watching Bake Night. Outside, he meets with Lulu, whom he finds tiny and cute. Lulu then attacks Superman and stabs him with a piece of green kryptonite, which subdues him. Krypto hears and tries to help Superman, but he can't fly after he ate some cheese, which Lulu had laced with a piece of kryptonite, which strips him of his powers. Later, Krypto reads a hologram message from his father, in which he explains it is not his powers that make him a superhero, but the problem is with himself. Elsewhere, as the shelter pets are dreaming about that farm Ace told them about, they come across a drained-up Krypto, who is tired of running, as he has never done before. Ace punches him, but he is surprised Krypto has no powers, and he even asks them for help with saving Superman. Ace then tells Krypto he made up the farm story to give the pets a sense of hope, since their adoption was delaying, and Krypto offers to take him to their farm back in Smallville if they help him save Superman, and the animals agree to form a super team. Meanwhile, Lulu recruits some other terrifying villains and deadly assassins for a siege, which are some other innocent guinea pigs locked in a lab. Lulu plans to free his former owner, Lex Luthor, from prison, and she gives superpowers to the pigs. Batman and the Justice League members attempt to stop her, but they are defeated by Lulu's gang. Meanwhile, with the Super Pets, as Ace is trying to sniff out Captain Hairgel's location, they see disturbing news about Lulu's gang defeating the Justice League and causing chaos around. Krypto then leads the pets into attacking Lulu, but they fail since they aren't well trained. Lulu then informs Krypto that Superman was planning to get married before she throws him away. She also considers the pets as no threat, and she leaves with her minions. Luthor says he has nothing to do with the ongoing mayhem, while Lulu locks the Justice League members in LexCorp Lab, and they hope the new Super Pets can work together to save the world. Later, the Super Pets find Krypto, who crushed at the Hall of Justice, where they find him sad and defeated by Superman's marriage plans. Ace also narrates how he once had a family, but they mistook him after he grabbed their child's hand, preventing her from falling, but they thought he bit her, and they sent him to the pet store. Ace also tells Krypto that love be unconditional. Meanwhile, as Lulu arrives at Stryker's Island to free Lex Luthor, the Super Pets plan to stop her, and they fire up the invisible jet to get there. However, they are soon shot down by one of Lulu's minions called Whiskers, who attacks them with her tail gun. The team then team up and defeat Whiskers and leave her in a trash can before they head out. The League is happy to see the new heroes on the news, while Superman is excited that his buddy made new friends. The League members talk about how they lost their pets, while Batman isn't really an animal guy. The Super Pets then attack Lulu, but she defeats and captures them in cells while she frees Lex Luthor. However, Luthor betrays Lulu and captures her in a cell while he frees his assistant and leaves. Lulu informs the pets that he planned a setup to destroy the Justice League in 28 minutes, while her pig friends burst her out of the cell. Krypto blames himself for all the occurrences and failing to protect Superman due to his envy of Lois, and as he begins to sob, he suddenly regains his powers and bursts everyone out. However, Krypto is not losing any more friends, and he flies off to save the day alone. Lulu defeats and captures Luthor and plans to kill the Justice League, but Krypto arrives just in time to stop him. The office holding the League and Luthor, which is actually a rocket ship, fires up to space, and one of Lulu's friends tells Krypto the ship has a bomb planted in it. The other Super Pets then appear and rescue the Justice League while Krypto defeats Lulu. However, she absorbs the orange kryptonite, becoming a giant, mutated version of herself, and begins to attack them. The League and the Pets then team up to stop Lulu, but she overpowers them. Krypto realizes Lulu has become too powerful, and he decides to use the Solar Paw Punch, a move that can defeat any supervillain, but will likely kill the user. The attack causes a massive explosion that removes the kryptonite from Lulu's brain, as she reverts back to normal and is trapped by two of her former minions, while Ace uses his invulnerability to save Krypto. Later in the aftermath, Krypto and Superman reunite, and he brings Superman his ring, which he uses to propose to Lois, and she agrees. Meanwhile, Green Lantern adopts Chip, Flash adopts Merton, Diana takes PB as her cuddle buddy. The Shelter Pets, Mark and Keith, get adopted by Aquaman and Cyborg, while Ace gets adopted by Batman. A while later, as the film ends, the Super Pets meet up and team up to stop a newly mutated dog. In the post-credits scene, Lex Luthor is trapped in a pod, while Lulu is super excited to be freed by Luthor's former assistant, Mercy, adopts her. Later, Krypto and Superman encounter another superhero named Black Adam and his cool dog, Anubis, and Krypto tricks them to fly to Pluto, and the thrilling film comes to an end. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. I'll be back with another interesting movie recap. Until then, take care.